Well, the fire department came around and put these up. So their truck has left. They told us to get the cars out to the back. They didn't want me in the garage. They told me they wouldn't say anything if I put the wheels back on the Pontiac and got it off the jacks and pulled it out, so I might back it down to here for the night, back the truck out. All the fences are energized with electricity, so they put that caution tape all the length of the street just about, keep residents out of their backyards, telling you not to let pets out. When you walk, they say not to step like this, but to scuff your feet on the grass because the moist ground conducts electric, and apparently it's less likely to get electrocuted if you walk. Now the wind picks up and drops off. The pole has been moving a little bit, but it's not moving as much as it was, so they're kind of thinking that the pole will be okay. So I think for now I'll just leave the vehicles in the garage. They asked me to move the generator off the grass and onto the concrete because the ground apparently can be energized because of the moisture. So they said it's not good to have that there, so I'm gonna just move the generator over onto the concrete, and that'll run about 12 hours on a tank of gas. It's a Generac 5,000 watt. It's got a 10 horse Briggs Stratton. So I'm going to get that over onto the concrete, and I'll probably refuel it about midnight so I don't have to get up during the night to refuel it. And it sounds like our power is going to be out at least 2 to 3 days before I can get back in the garage and work. So I don't know, maybe if the wind dies off tomorrow, I might pull the rest of the wheels and run them to the tire store at least. Try and do something. But like I say, the fire department doesn't want anyone in their backyards whatsoever until power lines are cut that are on the fences. All the neighbors' fences are joined together. So everyone's fences, they said, tested live. He had a little tester that he put on the fence and it showed it was live. So yeah, it's no fun. It's been a huge windstorm. I've seen commercial buildings roofs off. Friends said big signs at shopping centers are down. A lot of damage around the area. They said there's so many trees down, they just don't even know what to do first right now. And they did clean the branches off our street and get our street opened up, but you can see where the trees are still down along the street. They just cleaned them out of the street to get the street opened up. So that's just a little bit about what's going on right now. This is I don't know, about 3 or maybe 4 or 5, and then let's see, it's 4:15 on the 8th of March, so I might do some more tomorrow and put this up today or tomorrow, we'll see. Put it up for my dad. I think he'd be interested in seeing about it. Well, I moved the generator. See how much gas it's been running, I don't know, quite a while. 6 hours maybe. It's been running a good 6 hours, and it still has 3/4 of a tank in it. So it's been running, let's see, 1, 2, 3, about in reality about 4.5 hours. So yeah, I'm not supposed to be in the backyard or in the garage, but they did ask me to move the generator onto the concrete. Then tomorrow we're supposed to have some lovely snow, so that'll be nice to have cold and snow with no power, and try and keep that out of the snow and going. And that's typical March. So you got wind in March here in Michigan, and it's the windiest weather I can ever remember, though. Here in southeast Michigan, I used to live in Savannah, Georgia, and we get tropical storms there. So I've been through some tropical storms. But yeah, the wind gust and winds here have just been nuts. It's some of the worst wind I can ever remember in my lifetime of living in Michigan. It's been crazy out today, but as soon as the wind dies down, maybe tomorrow if it's not so windy, even if the power's out, I can come out here and work. I'll just leave the generator going, and it runs all the lights, it runs the furnace, it runs everything, and it has no problem keeping up with everything around here. So anyway, I might, if we still have internet this evening, I'll post this on YouTube so my dad can see what's going on. If we don't have internet, well, then I'll put it up tomorrow, or maybe I won't put it up at all.